Vanngo just launched his Red Carpet Skin Luminous Foundation, so let's try it on. This is a serum foundation with a medium coverage natural finish. The shade range is described as having nuanced neutrals, but they do lean more on the cool and warm side depending on the shade you choose. I have all of the light and fair neutral yellow undertones here, so I have 8, 5, and 3, and I definitely think that 5 is best suited for me. So I'm taking shade 5 on my palette, and then using a flat foundation brush, I'm going to start painting it onto my face. And then using a dense foundation brush to stipple this into the skin. So far I would say that this is a true medium coverage foundation, but I do still like that it is maintaining a skin-like glow. And I always like to perfect my foundation with a sponge, so I'm just gonna gently tap this all over my face just to make sure there's no streaks or bunching. So here's the foundation fully on my face, and overall I do really like the way it looks. I think the finish of it is really pretty. It does have more of that natural radiant finish to it. The one thing I'll say based off the first application is that I do have a drier skin type, and I did notice that it is clinging to some of the dry patches on my skin, but for a medium to full coverage foundation, this is kind of expected. So I finished doing the rest of my makeup, and I just want to see how this plays with powder. So I'm just going to tap my powder on my under eye, powder my forehead as well, my nose, and just on my chin as well. Here up close, my skin looks very smooth. The foundation didn't do anything weird when I put the powder on, and overall I think this foundation looks stunning on my face. So I'm going to do a little wear test and then come back later and give you my final thoughts. I am back after 8 hours in a very sweaty workout, and I've truly put this foundation to the test. I actually really like the way this foundation wore throughout the day, and I almost like the way it looks more now than when I first applied it. You can definitely see that it's gotten more dewy in the T-zone. It doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I think it just looks really pretty and skin-like. And I think my skin just looks so healthy. When I first applied the foundation, it did slightly emphasize some of the dry patches here, but honestly, it happens with every single medium to high coverage foundation. But actually wearing it throughout the day, I think with my oils coming through, it looks pretty good now, and I don't even really notice any of that patchiness. There's a very minimal amount that's broken down on my chin and just around my nose, but I mean, I also touch my face and rub my face throughout the day inevitably. So the performance of this foundation definitely wowed me throughout the day, and I absolutely love the finish of it on the skin. I think it looks so healthy and radiant, especially for a medium to full coverage foundation. So overall, I'm really excited to continue using this, and I think it will become a staple in my makeup routine. And I'm not really one to be distracted by packaging, but I do really love as a makeup artist how lightweight and compact this is. I really appreciate that, and I do see myself adding it to my kit.